Alright, well, hey everybody. Today we're going to play the weekly challenge with a new deck of cards. I'm going to choose my champions from it. Here's my cracked up phone, but we have the team we'll be battling today, which is quite awesome and looks quite difficult, but this should be fun. And this one is brought to you by Executioner 007. I'll be playing his. And yeah, that's what we're going to do today. I gotta go up against Scabs, Monster Mash, Fletcher, Brainwave, and Sepulcher. Let's see how that works. Okay. Now, I have this pack here, and I've been sealing them. I have this pack here too. I haven't sealed it, but I don't know what's inside yet. I have yet to check, I promise. So I'm not going to actually open this one. I'm going to imagine that I opened it. So let's see what champions we have. Ooh, Crawler. Ant Bite. Your opponent is swarmed by creepy crawlers. If a 1, 2, or 3 is rolled, add +4 to your attack. That's a 6/4. And my chances are 50-50, so that's pretty amazing. Alright, let's get in camera here. Sorry. Like my bear glove. It's my Cosmic Boar glove. Alright, so Galadon. Galactic Tusk. If an even number is rolled, add +5 to your attack. If an odd number is rolled, add +5 to your defense. That's not bad. So he's either a 3/8 or a 8/3. Maybe. Clancy. Takeout. A strange goo has replaced Clancy's brain, making him crazy. If a 1 is rolled, Clancy blows up his opponent. You win! So that's 1 in 6 chances of getting this thing. And he's only a 2/3. I don't know if I want to use him for this match. I mean, Scabs, Fletcher, I have Google. Okay, Big Fluffy Bunny. This one's cool because open wide. It's a 1 or 2 is rolled. You get the bunny swallows your opponent right there. Done deal. But if 5 or 6 is rolled, you still get a +2 to your defense. So he'll be a 2/5. No, I'm sorry. To your next card play, the next card will get a +2 to the defense. He's still a 2/3. My man. But the chances are not too bad to swallow your opponent whole. It may work for somebody who has a kill move, so we'll keep him in our Archmage, Circuit Conjurer, 2 dice roll. You must roll the same number or numbers as your opponent to gain +5 to your attack. If your opponent has no dice, and you must roll a 1 to add +2 to your attack. Wow. Now he's a 5/6. That's pretty strong. I think that's a pretty amazing card. But the chances of me getting a +5 on my attack, which would be a 10/6, and that would do some damage. He's a maybe. Let's put him in the maybe. Bad Santa, naughty or nice. He's making a list and checking it twice. If an odd number is rolled, add number roll to your attack. If an even number rolled, add it to your defense, or the next card's defense. So he either helps your next card, or he gets something to your attack, which would be not bad. He's not a bad card. You know what? I'm going to go with Bad Santa. Zorgon, Power Suit. Zorgon Suit deflects enemies' attack. If an even number is rolled, double your defense. What? He'd be a 4/12? Guys, that's pretty gnarly. If an odd number is rolled, add your opponent's dice roll to your attack. Interesting indeed. Zorgon, you're saying. Gemini Invaders. This is a good deck. Double Trouble. Add number roll to your attack. If you lose this card again on your next... If you lose, use this card again on your next match. I need to put a comment there. The ability can only be used once. Sure, obviously, 2 minds are better than 1. You know what? Scabs here... Let me clean this. This is gross. Come on, guys. How y'all let me do this? Scabs here, he's a 1/4, yeah? But he gets a +1 to his roll, and we go straight to melee. So whatever he rolls, he's just going to get a +1 to. So let's just mimic it. He gets a 4, he's a 5, right? But someone like Gemini Invader, a 5 would take him down to 1. But if he loses, I can bring him back. So I don't really lose a card. He would still stay in my deck and everything, so he'd come back. This is actually a decent card, a 3/4/2. I have 2 cards left. Let's see. Sorry if it's off screen. This is monitor. Okay. Goo Worm. Everyone loves good Goo Worm. Yeah. Strange goo evolves into a terrifying creature. Oh, so the goo does come into the creature. That's cool lore right there. Interesting too. I might have to make a little cartoon of that. If an even number is rolled, you absorb your opponent's dice roll. If it and add it to your own attack. If a 6 is rolled, you just swallow your opponent and win. It's just a goo worm and just destroys. That is a phenomenal card. Likely to do it. And Fungaloid. Fungaloid's awesome. Uh, Fungal Fury, right? Add number roll to your attack. Double the amount if a 1, 2, or 3 is rolled. So it's not too bad. It's a good strong hit. Spore Storm. If your opponent has flying, they do not have the advantage and their attack is reduced by half. Now, I am not fighting anyone flying on this match, but that Fungal Fury seemed pretty amazing. What was Galadon's? 8/3. I'm going to go with Fungaloid here instead of Galadon. Galadon has a really good stab, but it's just not going to... I don't want to risk it. So, here is my team. I think we are not choosing these cats for this battle. And we are going to choose... Man, Gemini Invaders or this guy? Let's just keep Crawler. I never use Crawler. And my opponent will be using the black die, right? I will be using the red die with an orange counter in case I need it. I'm trying to put these over here in the corner of the screen so I know not to pass certain areas. Yeah. Boom. All right. These out of the way. Let's battle. Then what we're going to do is put that little dice right there. That way people can see the battle a little bit without that glare. Yeah. Whatever, it's glare. Glare is glare. Okay, so usually I would try to set this up to battle the person in a row so I know who I want to battle with. Like, I would probably set up Crawler with Scabs, with Monster Mash. That's a good question. What would I do with Monster Mash? It's a 5/4. I don't know. But you know what? We're not going to do that. Today we are going to just shuffle these guys and we're going to see what chances have. This is how the game was created, so that way there's a lot of fair gameplay for kids and adults and everybody. Because when you plan it out, yeah, you can have, an advantage and all, which is way more fun when you're playing with another person who knows what they're doing and you really want to challenge yourself. But we made this game to be something, not like Magic or Pokemon or any of these things where you have to really be complicated and you need to plan out your attacks well and stuff like that. I don't want to do that. Jesse and I didn't want to do that. We like spontaneous adventures, and I Am Champion is the most spontaneous and radical game to play because you can do so much with it, and we built it for that reason. And people have already taken it so far. Okay, I'll stop talking about the game. Let's start playing. Okay, let me shuffle one more time because I saw Fungaloid at the end. All right, first up, battle round 1. Oh, Fungaloid made it to the top. No. Okay. So Scabs. Scabs goes first. The opponent always goes first. Scabs, hunger. You need eat brains to overcome your new programming. Ghoul, go straight to melee mode. Scabs gets a +1 to his roll, so he's a 1/4. So melee mode we go to. He got a 4, so +1. He's a 5. His attack is 5. Okay. Here. Fungaloid. Well, 5 would take me down to 0, right? So I don't get to choose any of these Fungaloid or these Fungal Fury or anything. But Fungaloid is a 4/5, so it actually works out. My 4. Oh, I have to roll. What am I doing? Please get a 5 or 6. Yeah, yes. Look at that. I'm gonna slide that over. 6, baby. Should have rolled it here. But that's honest truth. A 6 beats out his 5. I beat him by -2. He's down to -2. So Fungaloid, you win. You're going to my revive pod, which I'm going to place right here on the left side. Scabs, you are done for. Monster Mash. Ooh. Grave Dance. He was created to do one thing. Party. As long as the Monster Mash is in your graveyard, all your champions get an automatic +1 to their defense until the end of the game. I'm not a monster. I'm a star. He's a 5/4. It truly is a star. Everyone loves him because that little buff is insanely beautiful. Oh, sorry. Not supposed to be looking. I did see that Santa was at the bottom, but who gives a flute? Okay. Crawler. Opponent is swarmed by creepy crawlers. If a 1 or 2 or 3 is rolled, adds +4 to your attack. Okay. That glare is not going anywhere. Where is that? It's right above me. I wonder if I did this. Ooh, if I could do that. Okay, guys. Hold on a second. I got a camera here. Let's do that. Voila. That works. And as for this one here, we'll do. Is that better? Look at this. Whatever. That works. Okay. So, Grave Dance versus the Ant Bite. Let's do our boy Monster Mash. Wait, he doesn't even get a dice roll. So he just goes in as 5/4/5. I'm going to roll for Ant Bite ability, which is a 5. So I don't get that. I'm just a 2/4. My 2 takes him down to 2 defense. His 5 takes me down to -1. Crawler, you failed me. Yep, Crawler died. And Monster Mash stays alive though, so the +1 doesn't get put on till on the rest, which means later on in the game I'm coming back for this one to make this my last card, so that way. See, that's the trick. Make sure Monster Mash doesn't die until the end. Okay, Fletcher. All right, Fletcher. He was the best pilot in the galaxy, but now he's a flesh-eating ghoul. Bummer. Ghoul, you and your opponent go straight to melee mode. He's a 1/5. So whoever I choose next goes straight to melee mode. I imagine it's the Goo Worm, and it is the Goo Worm. Look at that. Who knew? Just had a feeling. Okay. Alright. So I'm a 6/5, so that means I have some defense, but he's got some 5 and he's got defense too. So let's roll for melee mode. Oh my gosh. I can't beat that unless I get a 6. I got a 4. So his 6 takes me down to -1. My 4 takes him to 1. He's still alive. Fletcher wins. Goo Worm, the Goo. Okay, just to let you know, Goo Worm is a void rare. He is in our top tier cards, or is he the top tier? Anywho, he is up there though somewhere. And he just got whooped up by a zombie pilot. 2 winners now. I am losing. Brainwave. Neuro Snatch. Use your crazy brain powers to steal your opponent's ability. Use your opponent's ability as your own. They can no longer use their ability. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no! Zorgon. Okay, power suit. Zorgon's suit deflects enemy attack, which obviously it didn't. Even numbers rolled. Double the defense. If an odd number is rolled, add your opponent's dice roll to your attack. Alright, so Neuro Snatch ability actually takes my ability, right? So I can't even use it. I don't even get to use it. I'm just a 4/6. That sucks. And he's a 2/4. But he gets the roll for the same thing. So let's see what he gets. He gets an even number, so his defense is doubled. What? Man, that's wild. So he's a 2/8. He's a 2/8, but here's the cool thing. Did I lose? No. So if he's a 2/8 and I attack with a 4, that puts him down at a 4. Okay. And his 2 takes my 6 down to 4. So we're now, it's all fair play. So 4 and 4, right? Let's see who wins. 5. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, no. I got a 3. He got a 5. He put me to -1. I lost. Oh, Zorgon! What did you do? This dice is the good dice. It must be the lucky dice. What? Look at the 6 again. No, we got a 1. What the? Okay. I don't know what to say. I'm getting whooped. Sepulcher. Raise the dead. Sepulcher reanimates the dead. Pick a champion from your graveyard and place it into your revive. So the only person who lost was Scabs. So Scabs, so he's got a full team now. Unless I beat Sepulcher, but no, that's messed up because he's battling Bad Santa. But let's see what happens. He doesn't get a roll. He's a 6/6 though. He's going to kill me already if I don't do something amazing. If odd number's rolled, add number rolled to your attack. Let's get an odd number. No! Why a 1? Okay, so I'm a 3/5. I put him down to 3. He's 6, takes me down to -1. You lost. Okay, Fungaloid, you have to work magic because I don't know what to tell you. I am getting annihilated. Annihilated. So Scabs, I gotta fight Scabs again. Oh. So Fungaloid has to make it across the entire team by himself. All right, guys, let's see if I can take some of these cats with me to the void because I can't be losing this bad. This was an annihilation. Oh, gosh. All right. 6. I think I'm cheating with this one. This is not. Is it really? What? Okay. I'm gonna be a real roll this time. If I don't get a 1 or a 3, which I just. Okay, there's a 1 and a 2. Okay, so he rolled a 1, takes me down to 4. I rolled a 2, takes him down to 2. So let's do. He's got 2. I've got 4. You're like, Josh, you cheated. I did not cheat. I don't trust my dice. Seriously, this little guy right here was rolling 6 the entire time, or a couple times here, and I don't know if it's real. It's sketchy. It could be fake. No. Anyways, no more fake rolls. I just wanted to test that out. Okie dokie. So, do what? I rolled a 2, so he's down to 2. And I'm down to 4, right? Okay, so let's let him roll. He rolled a 1, so that puts me down to 3. I rolled a 1, puts him down to 1. Come on, Fungaloid, you cannot lose like this. 6. 6. 5. Yes. So my 5 to his 1 is -4. His 6 to my 3 is -3. I win by 1 negative point. Thank you, Fungaloid. Thank you. Monster Mash. You're alive. Well. 5/4. And I get my roll back. Thank goodness. I get a 4 on Fungaloid. 1, 2, 3. That sucks. Okay, so I'm a 4/5. 4 to his. Oh, we're down to melee mode again. It's a roll off. 0/0 all the way through. Okay. Please don't get a high number. 3. Okay. Got a 50-50 chance of winning. Yes. This phone is not wanting to stay. I destroyed him. Good. Goodbye. Bzz. Bzz. My 6 and 3. There you go. Okay. All right, Fungaloid. Ready for Fletcher? We're going into melee mode. So 1/5 versus 4/5. Oh my gosh, so stressful. 2. So he's down to 3. So I'm down to 3. So I'll put this at 3. 3 health. Oh, you know what? I should do that. Oh, you guys can't even see. I'm not even looking at the monitor. So he's got a 5. I roll a 5. He's down to 0. I win. Goodbye, Fletcher. Get out of here. Okay. Brainwave. Use your ability as your own. So, which one do I want to use? is the question. Because so the question is, it says it copies your ability and I can no longer use mine, but I have 2 abilities. So which one do I use? In this situation, I can either A, choose one and the opponent has to use that one, right? And I wouldn't be able to use mine. Or uh, since it's a bot and I'm playing a bot, I kind of want to play fair a little bit. Means if he rolls a 1, 2, or 3, it'll be the top one. If it's a 4, 5, or 6, it'll be the bottom one. Okay. So let's roll. So he's a 1. So he gets the top Fungaloid, which means he has to roll a 1, 2, or 3 to double the amount on his defense. Or no, his attack. If it's 1, 2, or 3, he doubles. If not, it just gets added on. That's what I'm reading. I'm sorry. I'm running ahead of myself. 6. What? So he's an 8-4. His 8 takes me down to -3. My 4 takes him down to 0. Fungaloid, you almost had it, my man. You almost had it, dude. Like, if you would have took him out, that 4, and he didn't get that dumb 6, if he would have got a 2, we would have won and went on to Sepulcher, which, okay, I lost. Fair game. Let's go to Sepulcher. Let's say I won. 6-6, and a 4-5. And I roll for my Fungal Fury. So I get a 4. I'm an 8-5. I put him -2. His 6, -1. I would have won right there if I would have just gotten past him. You! Brainwave. Anyways, that's it, guys. This is my team that failed miserably. I should have probably used Gemini and Vader, honestly. Because he would have brought back somebody where Sepulcher kind of did the same thing. He would have brought himself back. Lesson learned. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This was a weekly challenge. The last week of October. Halloween's coming up. We are probably going to do some giveaways. We'll announce it next week if we are. And yeah, this is great. Update. I can't tell you anything on this video. It's too much. But know that we are working on season 2 cards right now, and Jesse has quite a few already ready, and they're amazing. I'm very excited because the characters are getting way more of an upgrade in design and colors and styles. And even with these new abilities, we're creating new abilities. We're also asking you guys to create new abilities. Okay. Please, if you have any abilities that you're like, this would be great for these characters or somebody, submit them. Submit them, and we will do our best to put it in there if it works along within the rules of everything. As you can see, there's a lot of like, oh, does this work if this doesn't work? Does this work if this doesn't work? That's because we're trying to make the game more complicated than it actually is. The game plays simply. And if it doesn't work, then that's a house rule. That's something you can choose. But the dice is always a judge. If you ever need someone to judge whether something works or not, you make a decision and choose the 1, 2, or 3, or the 4, 5, or 6 to make the call, right? If my friend, his rules that he wants to play by are different from mine, I'll say choose 1, 2, or 3, or choose the first half or the second half of the dice, and whatever. I'll say 4, 5, or 6, and we'll do my game, right? So then we'll do my style. And that's just how we play, because the games are so short, and they're not like Magic and Pokemon where you've invested an intense amount of strategy into the game to win, and if it doesn't go perfectly, then you're really kind of screwing yourself a little bit. With our game I Am Champion uses chance, but a lot of really cool kind of like things out there that might affect it, right? And that's how we like it. We like to be affected because chance is one of the funnest things of gaming, and it keeps things fair. And that's why a lot of your board games and stuff like that will use dice mechanisms and a lot of things to keep the game fair. For trading card games, there isn't much fairness. You have to pay to play, right? You have to pay to get the good cards, and you have to pay to, and you really have to invest time. Well, I don't have time to invest into all that kind of stuff. And so I Am Champion just kind of sweeps in and does everything times 10 and over, and it's just so much fun to play. As you can see, this was a blast. I'm like yelling at I'm still mad about how this round went, but it's fun. It's so much fun. Thank you guys for watching. Please I'm not gonna do the whole like and subscribe thing for our channel because like our game or don't. But please share our content, get the word out there about the game. That would help us a lot. We really appreciate it. And we're giving points for people who give away cards that they have extras of. We're real chill. Jesse and I are all about games. So hey, keep it real, keep it rad, keep it cool.